Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kat. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another reading challenge where I have a random number generator choose how many hours I will be reading for the week. I love doing these challenges because first, it gives me a sense of accomplishment, but also I get through some of my TBR and I need to make a dent in my TBR. I don't think I've read anything from my TBR yet, so I'm hoping this challenge will help me facilitate through that. Last time I did it, I was able to complete the challenge. I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that because every other time I wasn't. Alrighty, so let's see how many hours I will be reading this week. 24 hours. I don't think I've been able to complete a 24-hour one yet, but I'll take on that challenge. I need to decide what to read, so let's pick something out. Okay, so we are deciding what I'm gonna read. I have a couple. There's Hunger Games. I definitely want to start Hunger Games. I need to start Hunger Games. And so this is definitely one that I want to read. I have the itch for it. But I also have Heartstopper that I want to start. I have the itch to read Heartstopper as well. And then Queen of Nothing is also on the list. Because this is the last book in the Folk of the Air trilogy, so I definitely want to finish the trilogy off. I chose Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman. I have been meaning to get to the Heartstopper series for so long. I'm really excited to start this. I shouldn't be starting a new series. I should actually try to finish some, but who cares? Today is Thursday, May 28th. I'm hoping to get some hours in, but I won't put too much pressure on myself because I literally just had jury duty and I'm happy it's done, but it definitely is exhausting. But I'll definitely try to read some of Heartstopper today. I will see you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back. So right now it is still Thursday and currently it's 10 p.m. and I am eating some Buffalo Wild Wings. I already ate two. I know it's 10 p.m. and I shouldn't be eating, but life's too fucking short and I'm only making it shorter. I'm going to be starting a new show called Interview with the Vampire. I'm so excited. I heard good things about it and my sister's watched it and she's really loved it. As I watch Interview with the Vampire and while I'm eating my wings, I'm also going to be continuing with my editing of my first draft of my manuscript. I'm almost done with my first read through. I've been doing some light editing and then eventually I'm going to go back and do a bit more heavy editing. As for Heartstopper Volume 1, I have finished this. So I finished it in a day. I have 23 hours and about 13 minutes left on the clock. So I got through this book fairly quickly and it is an easy breezy read, super fast. It's like 200 something pages. I did enjoy it. I gave it a 4-point-star rating. I thought it was cute, just super cute, like first crush vibes, high school crush vibes. Alice Oseman again is a great storyteller and definitely a wonderful artist. I loved all the drawings. I loved all the artwork in here. It was fantastic and it really captured the cuteness of these two boys who are slowly and steadily catching feelings for each other. Definitely excited to continue on with this series. Now I have to decide what to read next. Okay, so we're back to the drawing board. And once again, I am a little bit lost on what I want to read. I am kind of getting drawn towards sort of Kaigen. I do want to read this book now. I feel like it's the time to read this book. But then we also have The Hunger Games, and The Hunger Games is also a shorter book. Part of me also wants to read Shifter Romances the Writer. I don't know why. I just kind of want something super light and like a palate cleanser. Something that's just super like a no-brainer type of book, which these books are. The Nocturne Falls series. Those books are definitely like popcorn reads. I think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm just going to read this one. I decided on The Shifter Romances the Writer by Kristen Painter. This is book 6 in the Nocturne Falls series. So the Nocturne Falls series, just a brief recap, basically is about a town called Nocturne Falls, which celebrates Halloween throughout the whole year. And there are different supernatural species that live in Nocturne Falls, and they're able to camouflage and blend in basically with the town because Halloween is celebrated throughout the year. In this one, we have a romance writer named Roxy, and we also have Officer Alex Cruz, who's a panther shifter, and their romance. I, of course, don't know too much about this book because every book explores a different character and different couple. Nocturnal Falls has always been hit or miss. There's been 1 or 2 books that I liked, and then the rest kind of fell. But anyways, I am getting super sleepy. It is like 11 p.m., close to 12 a.m. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna go ahead and do my bedtime, nighttime routine, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Friday, May 30th. I have about 23 hours on my clock for my reading challenge. I didn't get much reading done at all yesterday. I spent a majority of the day watching Interview with the Vampire. I am so addicted to that show. It's so good. It is crazy. It is wild. But I spent the whole day just watching that and trying to catch up with season 2. Also, I have been feeling a little sickish, a little under the weather. Kind of just wanted to like relax and do something like watching a show or whatever and not read. However, I was still able to do a little bit of reading. I got through a little bit of the Shifter Romances the Writer book. I just dipped my toes into the book. It's a good start. It's okay. With the Nocturne Falls books, you never know. It could be hit or miss with the writing. This morning, I went to the hospital. I went to get my infusions done, which I get them done every 8 weeks. I also stopped by Starbucks to grab their honey citrus mint tea or honey citrus tea, or it's also called a medicine ball. This thing is amazing. Every time me or my sister or my mom got sick, we would drink this and it literally is the cure. Like, we feel better almost instantly. I have that, and then I also grabbed a croissant because why not? A girl's gotta eat, and I have not eaten this morning yet, and it's like almost 12 p.m. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's Saturday, May 31st. I have about 22 hours left of my challenge, so I definitely did not get a lot of reading done yesterday at all. And I'm currently on page 83 of my book. I am still feeling sort of under the weather. I mean, I got this whole headband situation going on. I'm feeling like crap and it's hot. It's like triple digits here right now. I just don't feel good, and it's really hard to like focus on reading and want to read when I really just want to watch a show or a movie. Yesterday I did catch up with season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. It is such a great show. I definitely recommend people watching it. It is chaotic. I had some McDonald's for lunch. Whenever I'm sick, I literally eat like crap. Like, I don't care. I need to get some energy, and fats and sugars and carbs give you energy. So I'm kind of doing myself a service. I really feel like I did this reading challenge at the wrong time because of me not feeling so well, but I do want to get through this TBR so I can line up my TBR for June, July, and August. So for this book, again, I'm just like 83 pages in. It's a Nocturne Falls book. I mean, it's not like super realistic. There's a scene that just like kind of baffled me, but basically, this is like the first encounter these characters have with each other, and Roxy, she was speeding, and Alex, he gave her a ticket, and he didn't know that she was actually his new neighbor, and then he finds that out later, and he feels bad for giving her a speeding ticket, which she rightfully deserved because she was speeding. And he just felt bad that like, oh, this is my neighbor, I gave her a speeding ticket. And then he justifies this by saying that he doesn't give locals speeding tickets, but he gives tourists speeding tickets because tourists bring in money for the town. I don't know. It's just hilarious and weird. And then there's like a part where Alex calls Roxy Foxy Roxy as like a nickname because now they suddenly like have the hots for each other. All the books in the series, there's like insta love right off the bat, right off the first few pages. So I'm not surprised that these characters already find each other like super hot and attractive and blah blah. But like Foxy Roxy, oh my god, I cringed so hard when I read that. Foxy does not know that Alex is a panther shifter. She's human. She doesn't know that there are supernatural beings in Nocturne Falls. It's just a light read and nothing too serious, so I'm reading it and hopefully finishing it sometime soon. So today is Tuesday, June 3rd. I have 16 hours and 28 minutes left for my reading challenge. And yeah, I don't think I'll be able to complete it. I'm officially sick. I don't know if I sound like it.
but I officially got sick a couple days ago, and I haven't really been recording the past few days because I haven't been reading that much and haven't made that much progress in my reading, so I didn't find it necessary to really update what's going on. The only thing I do have to update is that I did finish The Shifter Romances the Writer. I gave this book a 2.5-star rating. I haven't read one of these books in the series in a long time, so I completely forgot how shallow, how surface level the writing and the characters and the plot line is. The characters have no personality, there's no development, there's no depth. It's insta-love, insta-romance, insta-lust. The insta-love aspect of this book is common. Like the first 5 books that I've read, insta-love is a running theme. So there's never any development in the romance. The dialogue felt really stiff to me. Like it's just stiff dialogue. It doesn't feel natural. One thing that kind of bothered me is that Roxy, our main female character, is depicted as a curvy woman. But where? Like, this does not look like a curvy woman to me. That's just false advertising in my eyes. All the problems that Roxy and Alex have gets resolved so quickly. They just kiss each other and problem solved. Also, the main conflict of the story, which is Roxy has a stalker and secret admirer, that whole conflict got resolved very quickly and conveniently. Another conflict that Roxy has is that she, of course, loves Alex. She wants to be a panther shifter, but because she's a human, she can't be that. There's a spell that can change humans into a panther shifter, but that's detrimental to the humans' mortality. Later we find out that actually Roxy isn't fully human. She has some witch in her blood. Somewhere in her bloodline there's a witch family member or whatever. So she's not fully human. Therefore, the spell to change her into a panther shifter can work and it will not hurt her. I do have the rest of the books in the series, and the author does seem to release a new book every year, and you bet your ass I'm gonna keep buying it and I'm gonna keep reading it because I am holding on to hope that there will be improvement in the writing and in the structure. I'm done with this. Thankfully, that chapter of my life is over. And now the fun bit, we get to choose our next read. I don't want to use my brain. I just want to read something that's very seamless, that kind of takes Sword of Kaigen and Hunger Games out because I want to be fully present and not sick when I'm reading that. I mean, Water Moon or Queen of Nothing. I mean, I should read Queen of Nothing so I can finish the trilogy, but I, at the same time, don't really care right now to read it. Honestly, I'm gravitating towards The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. I am gravitating towards this book. I've heard great things. It's about thieves, a band of thieves, which I think is gonna be really fun. So actually, yeah, let's read this. The book I decided to choose next is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. This is book 1 in the Gentleman Bastard series. And as far as I know, I believe this book is about a group of thieves called the Gentleman Bastards. I've heard such spectacular things about this book. Everyone who's read it has thoroughly enjoyed themselves. There are 3 books out so far, and there's a 4th book that's supposed to be out, but it's been years. And that's really funny because George R.R. Martin blurbed this, and we all know what's going on with George R.R. Martin and the next book in the Game of Thrones series. I have not read Game of Thrones. That is a series I do want to read someday. I will go ahead and start this, hopefully today. Who knows? Depends how I'm feeling. But I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's Thursday, June 5th. It is officially the last day of our reading challenge, and even though it's like 6 p.m. and I have till 12 a.m. to finish this reading challenge, I think I'm just gonna call it quits because I have about 16 hours left on the clock and I just don't have 16 hours in the day. This is gonna be the end of the reading challenge. I feel like the reading challenge was poorly timed because I ended up getting sick. So I just didn't have that motivation or desire to read as much, and I didn't really get through a lot of my TBR. It's fine though, these are still fun because I still was able to get through some books on my TBR, which I will always be proud of. Even if I get through like 1 book on my TBR, that gives me like a sense of accomplishment. I'll give just the tiniest bit of reading update for The Lies of Locke Lamora, which is what I'm currently reading. I'm like 6 pages into this book, so barely made a dent because this is about a 500-page book. It's really interesting reading books from the early 2000s. I think this book was published in like 2006. Just seeing like how the formatting of the books were back then compared to now. Nowadays, for example, books have a new chapter starting on a new page, but books that are older have a new chapter starting on the same page. And even though I've only read 6 pages of this book, I am enjoying this writing style, and it's so funny. Like 6 pages in, I'm laughing, I'm cackling. It is so funny. The dialogue is hilarious. So I think I'm just gonna have a good time reading this book, and I will take my time, I will enjoy it, I will savor it. I'm also getting a little bit better, kind of. I can't really taste anything. Like, I can't taste shit, I can't smell shit. It's actually very annoying. Makes me not want to eat, to be honest, if I can't really like taste and enjoy the food. But I am getting relatively better, all things considered. If you have watched this whole reading vlog, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being part of this reading challenge journey that I do. I think I'll do these like once a month. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Until then, please take care of yourself. Be safe. Try not to get sick. It's not fun. And take care of each other. And I will see you again. Bye.